All right, all right. Let's talk about FGC news.
Oh, dang it. You know what? I completely forgot to go through all the FGC news because we were talking so fervently about vegetables.
We may not be able to talk about FGC news.
Oh, we can talk about it, but just talk about Brussels sprouts. Right before on the break, you were saying that Brussels sprouts are amazing, but those were actually engineered to be good, right?
I have read that in the news, that Brussels sprouts have indeed changed. Because I remember as a kid, I liked most vegetables, but I felt that Brussels sprouts were just garbage. Right. And then now in the modern era, I really like them. They're sweet, they're very tasty, and I read that there's actually been genetic changes in them over that period of time to make them more edible, more palatable.
They're good.
I like them.
What was that one dish that we were eating at, like, it was in Texas. It was like right after DreamHack, someone ordered it at that restaurant that we went to.
Yeah.
And the Brussels sprouts, they were super
They
good.
were good.
And there was somebody there who was like, oh, I hate Brussels sprouts. And we were like, when was the last time you ate them? He was like, when I was a kid. We're like, try them now.
They're good.
Yeah.
And you liked them.
Yeah, and he liked them. So there you go. But let's talk about the CPT online results here.
Sometimes I buy bags of kale, and I just eat the kale like it's chips. But it's not kale chips.
I had a friend who used to do that.
Kale.
You know that they had the bag of like pre-made salads
Yeah.
for you and stuff like that. He would just open them
That's
up
what
and
I'm
just
talking about.
eat them as chips. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's talk about the results here from the CPT online.
Let's do it.
So there was an Asia online, and it's interesting here. I don't know, is it just because the online is better than in Japan than it is in the US? But this tournament was freaking stacked.
Yes, it
there
was.
were so many good, like everybody played in this tournament.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like all the US online tournaments, like no one plays in it.
I don't understand why.
Is it just because
It's not nobody, but yeah, it's not that list of
it's
players
not like
who are in...
everybody and their mother are
Yeah.
playing in this
I don't know why
tournament,
that is.
right? But the top 8 that finished in that tournament were Punko in 7th place with Colleen and Tachikawa with Ibuki. 5th place was Inuchiu with M. Bison. That is a player that I hadn't heard of, I don't think. And Bon-chan with Nash. Can I just go off on a little tangent here? Red Bull Kumite, that Red Bull Proving Grounds that we just had, Bison just looks so, like JLMN, LES, and Pinoy just dominated with Bison. Bison looked so good in that tournament. So, like, it's interesting. Do you think he is like a top 10 character?
Probably not, but he's... I mean, as you just said earlier, top 10 is probably silly to talk about.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
Because there are too many good characters.
Yeah. 4th place was Cyclops Goichi with Ibuki and Chun. 3rd place, Echo Fox Momochi with Ibuki Ken. 2nd place, Moke with Rashid, another player that I hadn't heard of. And 1st player, GGP Kazunoko with Cammy.
All right.
There you go.
Nice work.
And just, going along with an argument that I've been having with people online about whether uppercuts made characters broken in Season 1 or not.
Okay.
Cammy and Nakali obviously are just fine without their uppercuts. Have
Yes.
nothing to do with their uppercuts being
of
good.
course.
So, yeah.
By the way, as people are mentioning it in the chat, the giant combo by Goichi, that's pretty cool, right? No, it's not? Oh, wow. I thought it was cool.
It was neat, but, like, honestly, because it was the custom combo, like, literally, it was, like, 9 moves that gave him 38 hits, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Right. I mean, it was a sick combo,
It wasn't 38 individual hits.
But this is, to me, that's just showing how starved people are for awesome combos in fighting games. That is the example of, oh shit, did you see that
It was
cool
like
combo?
It was like 3 roundhouses juggling.
Yeah, it was. And like, the first one hits 3 times, second one hits once, third one hits like 3 times, and then he knocked him dizzy, and then he did some combo into a super that does like 37 hits. And like, he got this big old combo off of it, and like...
I thought it was cool, but okay.
It's a neat combo, but again, it's just like... That just shows you how starved we are for cool combos to happen. And it was a highlight. Everyone's like, check out this got clipped, and it was everywhere.
I
and
get the point.
I'm just telling you, man,
I
this
know.
game needs better combos.
All right.
This game needs better combos. Okay, also this weekend was The Fight. I don't know if I have the results of that anywhere here. Let me see if I can grab these here. That's what I think I saw. I know GTO Kira mentioned it in the stream. If he has a link for the results there. Sorry, I didn't pull this up ahead of time. So in the meantime, while we wait for that, let's talk about some fighting game news here, shall we? Let's see here. What do we got? This one actually just makes me laugh. So at Evo, Too Old, Too Furious, the group that Saban Arturo helps organize, they are running a... oh, here we go. Fight results. Thank you very much, Tio Kira.
And with the 38-hit combo under it by Yubi Dubi.
Yep. They are running a CVS2 tournament. The Too Old, Too Furious people are running a CVS2 tournament at Evo as a side tournament. Boss, of course, greatest CVS2 player on the planet, is showing up, and he is so tired of winning these things for free that he has offered a $500 bounty on himself.
Yeah, that's genius, because he's definitely going to win the tournament, but that will make it so that more people will enter, which means he's going to make more money because he has promised to pay $500 if he loses. Genius.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about it that way, but, damn, okay, that's pretty slick. That is pretty slick. Alright, so the fight happened in Panama. And it looks like top 8 was TSD Loros with Nakali and PXLM3 with Guile and Urian. 5th place was Flash with Urian. Man, he's been going everywhere, and he's just like top 8 and everything, but he can't seem to win.
Yeah.
And Umbrella's Dark with Urian and Alex. 4th place was F3 Brolinho. 3rd place was DM Bike.
Mm-hmm.
I never know how to pronounce that.
I just say big, but I don't know.
B-A-E-K, you know, the Tekken character. 2nd place was Rise Mena RD with Birdie and Laura. And 1st place was Doomsnake with Vega.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to see any of this?
I did not.
Okay,
I have actually occasionally run into Doomsnake on the internet.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
And the connection has not been great, but clearly there was a strong play there.
Okay.
Good work to him. Also, Alex made a top 8.
Oh, that's the first time then. So there's only 4 characters now who haven't made a top 8 then.
Who hasn't now? Jury?
So
Probably.
Glenn always has that list out there, and Alex was one of them.
Yeah.
But it was always Ryu, Jury, and I think it might have been like Colleen and Ed just because they're new or something like that. But I can't remember the exact list now. But definitely Ryu and Jury and Alex were in that list. But hey, there you go.
Hey, Alex did it. Alex plus whatever the other character was that you said.
Oh, man. Yeah, Ryu. Poor Ryu. God. That character. The character needs to be stronger because he's the flagship character. He's the character everyone tells everyone to try first.
He definitely should not do that in this game.
Yeah, you should not be using that character at all. So,
Alex plus Urian. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to see like where he went in the tiers for the secondary character.
So,
Right at the
GTO
top.
saying only Jury has not been used in top 8. I'll have to look at Glenn's stats because I know he's put more than that. All right, let's go here.
Yeah, Jury's a butt.
Oh God, have you seen that new combo video that Desk made? He made an Akuma combo video that goes across Ultra Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, and Tekken. It is the most genius, brilliant. It's
Okay, I'll watch
patented
it.
deck. It's patented Desk combo video.
Got it.
And it, like combos will he'll show the same combo in all 3 versions and
Okay,
stuff
that's
like
cool.
that. And
Yeah.
it's so sick. You guys really need to watch that. It's so good. It's so good.
Kaba did use Ryu in a top 8. That's true.
Oh, he did.
I think it was like almost all Guile and then Ryu for like 1 or 2 games.
Okay.
But, you know, count it, that's fine.
Okay. Let's see here. So Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite will be playable at Evo.
Yes.
It will be the versus build. So everyone who's played the demo and is mad at the demo can now go to Evo and play it over there. And I really hope Capcom brings like 90 stations.
I was just going to say, they have to have a ton. Because they had either 6 or 8 at CEO.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And the line was mega long anyway.
Yeah, it was
It was
gigantic.
a super long line. So, yeah, there's going to have to be a
We
lot.
also forgot to mention the Canada tournament that took place, or the World Gaming tournament that just took place over this weekend.
Indeed we did.
Let me see if I can get the
Last
results.
year's esports tournament of the year, according to whatever. You remember there was like some. There's like some BS esports awards ceremony or something. And that tournament got it won for best tournament or something.
Let me see if I can get
I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention, alright?
But I just know that grand finals came down to F-Champ and Knuckle Dew. So shout outs to F-Champ, of course, always doing work with Dulcim. And he made it that far, and he ended up getting second place to Knuckle Dew.
Did he get dunked in grand finals? I didn't watch it.
I didn't get a chance to see it. Unfortunately, I did not get it.
However, I did watch the Mortal Kombat X.
Oh, you watched the Mortal Kombat that was there. Okay.
Yeah, again, only top 3 because I just happened to have a little bit of time. But it was a busy weekend for me.
Okay. And who won?
Dragon.
Oh, okay. So
Dragon
he still plays a lot then.
Looking good still. He had Katana looking good still, and he had...
That event also had, I think Kyle P was there. A few other strong players were there. I heard there was a ton of Lauras in top 8.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that F-Champ even made it to second place is
he's a good player.
A miraculous result there.
What? MKX is so cool. I miss it. When I was watching it, I was like, man, this game's so fun.
You're like, I miss this game.
That's what I was thinking, but it's dead.
Is it really? You really feel like it, or do you think they're doing a better job keeping it alive this time?
Maybe better.
Okay,
maybe better.
Okay.
Maybe it's a 2 out of 10 instead of a 0. But yeah.
Okay. Jesus. Registration is now open for Brazil's largest fighting game tournament, the Treta Championships. So the Treta Championships this year are going to be on September 30th. It looks like to October 1st. So they're going to have Street Fighter V, Injustice 2, Tekken 7, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2, Smash Bros. Wii U, Mortal Kombat XL. Yay!
Great, that's awesome.
King of Fighters 14 and Killer Instinct. A bunch of side tournaments there as well for example, USF 4, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, KOF 2002, Alpha 2, Third Strike, Skullgirls, Melee, MVC 2, and Super Turbo. So
wow,
yeah,
what was that again?
This is the Treta Championships. This is the biggest tournament that's in Brazil. Yeah, this one is. I know we always get hit up by a lot of the Brazil guys to help promote this and stuff like that because the Brazil scene is they're like working overtime trying to promote their scene.
Happy to help.
Down in there. So there you go.
I just wanted to mention what I'm sure this is inaccurate, but Jesus Christ said. No, I get the name. It's funny.
Okay.
He said that tournament we were talking about previously, the event was a Canadian-only tournament event last year. Opened it up to the Americans. That only allowed somebody who was already going to Evo to eat the ticket. Right, because it was $10,000 plus Evo ticket.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I guess that's kind of a bummer. But the other people who were in the MKX top 3, at least, were both Canadian.
Okay.
So I don't know how that was for Street Fighter V.
Okay. Also, Brawlhalla, they're having their $10,000 Summer Championship taking place from July 29th to the 30th.
All right.
I'm trying to see if they have a location here. Oh, I see. So there's a Europe time and a North America time. Interesting. But July 29th will be dedicated to singles, and the doubles tournament will happen the next day. So if you're interested in Brawlhalla, that is good. The Summer Championship is going to be going on from July 29th to the 30th.
That's really impressive.
Yeah. Let's see, what is this that I have here? Some people I saw people in the chat mentioning the rumors about the Evo entry numbers and stuff like that. Apparently Street Fighter V still leads Evo in terms of registrations over the Smash games.
Right, yeah, Wizard had a tweet about it, right? Is that what this is? Can you scroll down there a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Get the thing there, because he did say it. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is the one.
So Street Fighter V is number 1 right now, and he says tied were Melee and Smash 4. Then after that, Tekken 7.
Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken 7. Then Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. Then Injustice 2. Then Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Then BlazBlue. Obviously, the last 2 are BlazBlue Central Fiction and King of Fighters 15. Just 0 people's surprise.
Yeah. But,
if
it's the real numbers, look, nobody was expected a huge drop-off in Street Fighter V. right? There's no way that it was going to get 5,000 again.
Oh,
like
wait.
did last
Did you
year.
say nobody expected or people?
Nobody. I mean, they shouldn't expect it to get 5,000 again.
Agreed. No, I agree with that.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a huge drop off. So
Ah.
if it is over 3,000, like I would have actually been surprised.
Oh, I would have been flabbergasted if it had
Yeah.
beaten 5,000.
Well, I mean, over 3,000.
Oh.
Even over
That I wouldn't
3,000,
be-
I would even be a little surprised. to
Well,
be
I don't
honest
think that
with
would surprise me, but
you. Okay.
yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, Blaze Blue on Sunday. I've heard from some of the NRS guys that part of the reason why Injustice is at 6th place is that it's not scheduled to be on the Sunday
Oh,
stage,
really?
and that they just are not going to go.
Some of the Injustice players just won't do it because it won't be on Sunday.
Yeah,
That's it.
I mean, I don't mean the guys who are they're going to win the event because they're going to go for sure. I mean more of like the community guys who would go to support the game, and then they wanted to see it in the like to
I
watch
see.
it.
Yeah,
They don't expect
yeah,
to play. But
okay,
I've heard a little bit of that on Test Your Might. So
Yeah.
that I get it, but also because obviously it should be there. It's absurd that it's not.
Right.
It's absurd that I forget. Is it Blaze Blue or KOF that's Sunday?
Blaze Blue.
Come on, that's obviously not a good decision. But at the same time, man,
I mean,
please support your game.
Here's a question for you. If they announced that they were going to change it, do you think that would be a terrible idea because then the Blaze Blue fans would be mad? Or do you think it's just a better idea overall?
It's a clearly better choice, in my opinion. I mean, like, it's got to be either Blaze Blue or Guilty Gear,
right?
right? Because neither of them is on Sunday.
Right. No, Blaze Blue is on Sunday.
I'm sorry. Guilty Gear or Injustice.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right.
Neither of them currently is scheduled for Sunday. It like has to be one of those.
Which one? Let's say Guilty Gear and Injustice were both going to go in. Okay, we get rid of Blaze Blue. What's the other game that you would get rid of? Marvel, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But Marvel was promised that spot. That was
Oh,
part
you
of
can't
the whole,
take that out.
Yeah, you promised
take
that
that out.
donation slot, right?
Yeah,
so you
that's
can't
stuck.
get rid of that,
For
right?
sure.
So
yeah, I mean, if is it Injustice or Guilty Gear, whatever. I mean, I'd rather see Injustice, but what are you gonna do? I'm sure a lot of people disagree, but it's got to be one of those two. I really.
Some people, someone in the chat is saying that also Injustice players said they had a bad experience at Evo last year. Or something. But like every group
Everybody did.
kind of, yeah, I was about to say everyone had that problem, but it was the whole situation again where they thought they were not ready for that many people. That's just what it is, and people have to realize. Look what happened with CEO last year. CEO was very crowded, very hot, very sweaty, and very miserable. This year, I thought CEO was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You always have to give everyone that kind of leeway after one bad year.
And for events like those two, you can be pretty sure that if there's one off year, the next one's not going to be. Like, they're going to redouble their efforts.
You saw the floor plan, right?
Yeah.
Where they had the picture of the floor plan, they put a minivan in the floor mat plan to show you how big the floor plan was for scale. And, like, if this were, like, the floor plan, like, the minivan was just, like, a tiny little dot on the page. It was pretty ridiculous how big that thing is. Every game's going to have their own big screen. So, like, there's never going to be a question. Like, your game is going to be on the big screen. So that's pretty crazy. So
For sure. Yeah, 645 says that as a Marvel fan, you'd rather have Marvel on Saturday night than first thing Sunday morning. Yeah, I guess that's a credible answer.
I mean,
it's just that then you're not in the big stadium, and
That's the thing too. Is like, I wish people would stop trying to treat being on Saturday night as a diss.
Yeah.
Because Saturday night, I think, is still amazing, and
Sure.
it's in a way, it's almost kind of even better because it's in the room with everything else, so you can kind of watch multiple things at the same time.
I don't know. I don't think that matters, but I do think that not having to wake up early Sunday morning in Vegas
is nice.
Is a plus. Nice. It's just that I would rather have if I'm a fan just watching. I would rather have it be in the big old stadium.
Right, because I know a lot of the Melee fans are mad too. All the Melee people want it on Sunday. And here's the thing that bothers me.
Oh, it's just Smash 4 on Sunday, right?
It's just a Smash 4. Yeah. So here's the thing that bothers me though. It's like every year that Evo does this. So let's say they did Injustice and Guilty Gear, and they put Melee up there, right? Let's say that happened, right? And then the other games were Street Fighter and Tekken. So that was the 5-game lineup. It would be the similar situation again where everybody would have been bitching, like, Evo's so big, why don't they give the small games a shot? They never give the small games a shot. Just put one of them on Sunday. Just put, like, chew it once for Evo doesn't care about the community. They don't care about the people. They're jerks. They only care about numbers. And then this year they put Blaze Blue in there, and they put Smash 4 in there because Blaze Blue had a great top 8. Smash 4 always has more entrants than Melee.
Yeah.
Right? So they want to reward them for last
Sure.
year. And then they want to reward Marvel for having a great turnout for that vote. And now everyone's mad. It's like, Evo is stupid. Why would they put these games there? They made such a mistake. Like, it's a lose-lose situation, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're all right about that.
You know.
But would you rather lose among the 20 people who will be there for Blaze Blue or the... I like Blaze Blue. I prefer it over Guilty Gear. I recognize that there are not that many people who are maining that game.
Yeah,
that's true. I'm sorry.
It is true.
It's a bummer, but that's definitely accurate. Definitely Gear or Injustice should be there instead. Oh well, that's the organization.
I had suggested maybe dropping things down to top 6s.
It's too established, man.
Yeah,
top 8 is an idea.
That's the problem, right? Yeah. Yeah, it
is a shame that the Blaze Blue community is falling off. It's never been as big as Gear when Gear was still good. Well, big, I should say, before Extra. Then Extra came out and blew up again, obviously.
Right.
Like, both of those, at the beginning of Blaze Blue and then at the end of Blaze Blue, it's been definitely the smaller one compared to Guilty Gear.
And someone said, just give the trophy to Dogra already. Dogra did not make it out of Blaze Blue pools at CEO.
Dang.
Remember that. He didn't make it out of pools. And if you think he's going to win Guilty Gear, no. It's not going to happen. Dogra is not even the best at Guilty Gear when it comes to players from Japan. And a lot of those guys are coming out for Guilty Gear. So
that'll be a good one to watch.
That is going to be some craziness. So.
Yeah. Like, I think it would have been cool if it turns out Pokken is still being supported really well by its community.
Yeah.
I think that had probably better rights than KOF or Blaze Blue, and certainly KI did. You know, you can't get them all right. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah. In the end, I just want people to understand. And it's the same reason why I pointed out, remember when MVC3 wasn't announced and no one thought there would be another Marvel game? Everyone's like, I don't care. Just give me a game and make someone play like Magneto. And now, remember? Like, people used to say that, and now everyone's all mad about Combo Fiend saying that.
Fair enough.
I understand their difference there. I don't agree with what Combo Fiend said, because I don't think characters are functions. I only point out these things because I'm just trying to show people that it is a lose-lose situation.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? So the reason why I point out this Evo situation is like they're trying to reward Blaze Blue for an awesome top 8. They're trying to reward KOF because it's a new game. They're like, we're putting it in the lineup because we want to see if we can spark interest in the game and spark a revival in the game. We're putting Smash 4 on, and then everyone's like, you guys suck. Like, if they did the exact opposite, then they would have still sucked. I think they're in a lose-lose situation.
They are. It's just, again, 20 people or... when was that top 8 for Blaze Blue that you're talking about was fantastic.
Dogra versus
that
Galileo.
Was 2013.
Was it that long ago?
Or 14 at the latest for sure. It was like 12 to 14. It was like definitely one of those.
It couldn't have been 12. 12 was a long time ago. That was still Street Fighter 4 era, right? So
but it was. Well, it was definitely. During Street Fighter 4.
That was like arcade edition era. Oh man,
was it 13?
I gotta look
14.
this up now.
It was one of those for sure. So it's not like last year Blaze Blue had a great top 8.
Right.
It's not like the previous year Blaze Blue had a great top 8.
Like literally, I thought it was only like 2 Evos, like 3 Evos ago. It's 24. Yeah, people are saying it was 2014.
Yeah. Okay. So again, it's not like last year or the year before that they had a good top 8. It's 3 years ago.
Right.
And it was great, and I really enjoyed it. So did everybody. Again, it's just a long time ago.
Okay. So I guess under the 3.8 patch for Killer Instinct, that there's actually going to be some character nerfs in there. It looks like the main targets of the nerf are going to be Thunder and Fulgore. And Shadow Jago, and Rash are getting small little frame data changes here.
I guess I didn't watch the stream for this.
Okay.
Oh, there's a patch note. Oh, I didn't even see the patch notes. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I gotta check that out.
So the 3.8 patch notes are out. So
can you? Are those the only characters that mentioned, or?
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this Ultra Combo post here. God, why is this thing scrolling like 10 years after I scroll the wheel? Fulgore is nerfed every patch. He's like that one character that like they keep nerfing, but it's just never enough because it's
really
inherent design. The fact that you can make him so he can fireball into uppercut off of the pip cancel, he'll never not be one of the best characters.
I'm with you, man. He's very good.
That pip cancel thing was just too good of a thing overall.
He's got good everything.
Yeah.
Buttons and pressure and everything.
Okay, so Eagle is going to be added to this patch,
yes.
right? So let's talk about him a little bit. Did you actually get to see the demo for Eagle?
Yeah, I did. I just wanted to see if there's anything else for
so
some
there's
other
some system
there.
changes. There's like one tiny system change. Jago got a few changes. Saberwolf got a bug fix. Glacius got a bug fix. Thunder did get
he got
tweaked
changed,
a lot.
Okay, I got to read that later. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Fulgore got changed a lot. TJ Combo got a few bug fixes. Maya, Conra, Agnos, most of them are all like fixed a bug. Okay. Yeah, most of them are just bugs and stuff like that.
Ooh, Tush. Reduce the height of the Skull Splitter explosion's hitboxes. Okay.
By 40%. That sounds like a significant amount.
That's pretty big, but reduce its damage too. I mean, that move was crazy good. So, alright.
Rash was nerfed a little bit. Arbiter actually looked like he got changed a little bit, and a few bug fixes as well. So it looks like it's mostly bug fixes.
Oh, some Gurgles changes.
Gargos got...
Wow, he got gurgled.
Ooh, Gargos got gurgled here. And then Ram, most of the other characters. Shin Hisako, they're all bugs. It's a giant list, but they're all bugs.
Yeah, almost all. Okay, all right.
Okay, there you go.
Anyway, I got to read that later.
Okay.
But and does it say when it's coming out?
They said it was July...
After Evo.
After Evo, yes.
That's all I'm concerned about.
It said... God...
Come on!
I scrolled the wheel. Like, see that? Like, see how long it took for it to come out here?
You gotta get a script killer, man.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think there's just something...
Put on script block.
Someone says the patch is out now.
Whoa!
It's out now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So these are 4 Evo changes.
Okay, so this is...
Wow.
Remember, Evo's not a main game, right?
Oh, my God.
It's not a main game at Evo, so...
I just assume. It's like so natural to assume.
It came out today, but Killer Instinct is not one of the main games at Evo, so...
That's so weird. I just assumed it was. But no, you're right. Anyway, so yeah, I did watch the Eagle stream. Yes. So he is a zoner to some degree. He has a bow. He's built off Thunder, you can obviously tell, but he's a very different character. He has a bow where he shoots arrows, and the arrows land, and you have to retrieve them. You only have 12.
Oh, okay.
And you can shoot them a bunch of different angles. Down forward is a low, right? You got the mid. You got to sort of add an angle, and when they come down from the angle, they're overheads, and all these different ones. From the air, you can shoot at different angles, including right below you. And if you do shoot right below you, you just land and pick it up.
Right.
So that's sort of where they started out with, but then it got crazy.
Really? You mean, wait, the KI, they took the basic concept of the character and then they went crazy?
Whoa! So you can charge up any of those, and it becomes unblockable when you do. It gets way crazier than that. And then he has a command jump to like move around better, right? He has a bird. This bird is like Nakaruru bird, except for definitely better.
Is it the disappointed T-Hawk Eagle? It's my favorite thing. In Alpha 3 on the home version, he had a wind pose where he'd stand there and the eagle would land on his arm. And I don't know what they were trying to animate with the bird, but the bird just sits there and goes... the whole time. So every time me and my friends would play that game and he would win, we would be like, "Hey, Eagle, how did you like was my performance good?" We'd be like, "No, no." I don't think it's the disappointed T-Hawk Eagle.
So anyway, so this bird has a few different things. One is that it like can attack and explode, and that's like his reversal. It's only reversal.
Wait, the bird can explode?
Yeah, the bird like attacks the ground and it causes an explosion.
Okay.
It's probably a better description of it. But there's a giant cooldown from doing that, and then the bird can also make him move around in the air. So if he like jumps forward, he can like move backwards again because of the little bird. But again, all these things have cooldowns. So it's not like you're constantly doing it. And then he also has a scream. The bird yells.
Okay.
And if you shoot an arrow through that, it becomes super fast. and the command for the bird, all the bird commands are with 3 kick, and everything else is like not with 3 kick. So you can do bird commands while doing other things. So like you can be shooting your arrows, right, and call the bird to like help you with zoning if you want to. But you could also have it scream.
He's a puppet character?
Yeah. You can also have it scream while you're charging up the unblockable arrow, and you shoot a super fast unblockable arrow that you can link into out of if you're within range. And also if you do the scream and he's like up close, the bird's up close, then it puts the opponent in block stun for a long time. And so during that time, you can do your little overhead low gimmicks with your, you got an overhead arrow coming in, and I'm going to do a little cross up, and crouching light kick. And he's very wild.
Dude, it's so funny because the way you were describing it at first, I had 12 limited arrows.
Yeah.
I was like, this sounds just like my crazy Guilty Gear character that I wanted to make.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was already crazy enough.
So the bird has a bird magnet, and that retrieves all of the arrows for you.
This sounds really similar to what I wanted to do, actually.
Oh, well, you got preempted by old Keatsy.
Dude, no surprise, dude. This is why, God, like, I feel like if I worked there, I would kind of fit in, except I would try to tone everything down. Look, so here was my Blaze Blue character. I wanted to make an homage to Cham Cham, because a lot of the Samurai Showdown 2 people formed the Guilty Gear team, right? So I just wanted a character with boomerangs. But you had a limit of 5 boomerangs. And sure enough, when you throw them, they would throw them at different arcs and everything, and they would always come back to you, and you would pick them up. Unless the opponent blocked them, then they would fall on the ground. And then you'd have to go and collect the boomerang. But if it missed, like, you would throw them up in all these different angles and everything like that. And then I gave her one super that would just suck in all the boomerangs, and then she would throw them all back out. So if the opponent blocked them all, basically you would have no boomerangs and you would be weaker, right? But I would have also given it at the time, false Roman cancelable point, so that you would activate the super, and then for 3/4 of your bar, you'd FRC it, and you would have all the boomerangs and stuff like that.
Well, it only takes half your bar in this game. You get all your little dudes back.
That was my idea for it sounds really similar, and he stole my idea.
He sure did.
Man.
His instinct, when he attacks, the bird also attacks.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
you don't
red
have
armor or whatever. Right? Like
the level 3,
so we'll see. But I mean, his zoning's really good because he was playing against a Jago guy who's using Jago, and he just shot the arrows right through the firewalls. Bam! Boop! Right through.
Did it erase the fireball?
Yeah, blew it up. But he did say though that if Rash eats an arrow, it's gone.
What?
Isn't that cool?
Wait.
I mean, it's very unlikely to happen.
Right. Because Rash can eat projectiles,
He
right?
eats projectiles.
Yeah,
If he eats an arrow, it's gone.
So you could literally eat all
What
of
a counter! 9-1 matchup. I think that's really hilarious, though. It's like, that game is so funky.
So Maximilian
You
is
can do all the crazy crap you want.
Maximilian is saying that he has no safe openers, which is what makes him a little bit weaker.
Right. So
the bird is really important.
The bird and the unblockable arrow seem like they're really important because so his opener, well, I guess what it would be is a little slide. It's kind of like a what's her name?
Nakaruru?
Baton lady.
Lady? Kiru? No.
The other one.
Shoot.
She had weird cone boobs. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
See, I thought of that before you said cone boobs.
Sure did. Anyway, so he has a slide, but it's unsafe on block, and yeah, I guess that's a downside. And he doesn't have like a DP or anything like that. Right. He has to have the bird come. Okay. But if the bird comes, then it can't do any actions for like 6 seconds, or it's like quite a long cooldown. They're not even conical. They're more just like flat in the front. Remember? It was like really weird.
Oh, no, I remember.
Back in the original one.
It was back in the days where it was cool to give her a fatality where she just flashed you and you died.
Whoa, boobies!
Yeah, that was like the height of video game maturity.
Oh. Anyway, so he sounds like a really, really fun and crazy character. He sounds good, but that's how, like, every single time that a KI character is announced.
Dude, they sound amazing. Yeah.
You did what with what? Yeah. You let what happen? Like, Keats was even showing stuff. Like, he doesn't want to, obviously, give it away. I'm sure he has found a bunch of, because he's the kind of guy who, finds the crazy crap in fighting games. So I'm sure he's found stuff, but he was showing some things as he was playing against this dude, where he just like had a bunch of really crazy movement options, and he was doing the command jump into his button cancel into command jump into in the air. The bird makes you not cross up after all.
Right.
The command jump has a cross up in it, and it's got the like leg drop that Thunder used to have, and
okay. You know,
very wild
it's really
stuff, but very fun
because like watching Keats play Marvel at CEO kind of explains to me why he makes the games that he does. Because he's one of those people that doesn't need a lot of training mode time to get used to pacing and stuff like that. He just picks up on those things really fast.
Yeah.
So for him, designing these characters, probably like, oh, that's neat. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's neat. Oh, look what I can do.
I'm sure you're
Whereas
right.
everybody else is like, shit. Like, wait, what was I supposed to? I was supposed to jump and then do this, and then this arrow, and then the bird, and then I was supposed to jump, and then do, shoot, what was I? And then he's probably like this. And there it is, right there. So, yeah.
Sure, you're right. He's definitely fast. He picks things up quickly. And he makes crazy games.
Yes, and with crazy characters. Absolutely crazy characters. So
yeah, I think that's really cool. I didn't know that was out now, so I definitely have to go home and download the character, because I definitely want to try him out. It looks really interesting.
Yeah. And again, remember, this is on PC, and it's coming to Steam. It is coming to Steam. So if you guys are wanting to play this, don't have it on PC yet, might as well just wait till it comes out on Steam.
I mean, you can get it for free, but yeah.
That's true.
And,
it is free right now, yeah.
It's also, once you buy it, like, you just have it on everything.
Oh, that's right. It's cross-buy.
Cross-buy.
Buy it now. Buy it now, then. Then when it comes out on Steam, you can just download it on Steam. You don't need to worry about it. So there you go. So there it is. Just get it now. Just get it out. So, all right. That's Eagle. Some community stuff that's going on. Red Bull. It's not Red Bull. To Echo Fox. Echo Fox has recently added a new signing to their team, a new Injustice player, and that is Emperor Theo, who showed up at CEO, did really well, and he hadn't been around for a long time, huh?
Basically hadn't played in like 3 years. He didn't play in the last year of Injustice. He didn't play MKX at all. He came back for Injustice 2. But he basically came back and was amazing right away. It's like he never took any time off. But even before CEO, he was winning or getting grand finals in a bunch of online tournaments, including beating Sonic Fox.
So here's my question: Do you think he was
at CEO.
back at CEO because he knew this was going to happen, or do you think this happened because of CEO?
It might have been simultaneous. That's a good question. I don't know. But it's a great pick, because he's going to be one of those top guys for sure, and basically everything.
And this is not the same as the other Theo, the Jax playing Theo, right? This is the different. Isn't there another Theo, or am I thinking of somebody else? I might have his name wrong then. Shoot, who's the other SoCal player who used to use Jax? Tyrant. That's who it is. That is okay. Yeah. I don't know how I got that confused with Theo.
Yeah, no big deal.
The letter T's.
Yeah, but Theo was the best, or certainly among the very small number of the best players in Injustice 1 until he stopped.
Right.
And then there was, for like the last 3 years, oh man, Theo would have beaten Sonic Fox back in his Injustice heyday if he had kept playing, but he didn't. And then in MKX, oh man, Theo, like, would he be winning everything? Sonic Fox wouldn't win anything.
Right.
Because he's the best. And then sure enough, he comes back to Injustice 2 and he beats Sonic Fox at CEO.
And not only that, but he signed to the same team.
Right, yeah.
As Sonic Fox. So now they're even teammates.
Yeah.
So they're probably actually going to be helping each other now.
So that
what a training partner.
Scar,
and
Theo, and Sonic Fox.
That's pretty ridiculous.
That's a good lineup.
It's a good lineup. Okay, now what I want to say about Red Bull.
Yes.
You probably heard us talk about this if you watched the post show at Red Bull Kumite, which you and I did. But Red Bull did a big documentary over there, talking a lot about like the road to like the Red Bull Kumite and stuff like that. It was going to be called The Art of Street Fighting, which is featuring Daigo, Tokido, Xiaohai, and Luffy. Their logo looks a lot like a Stranger Things thing, but have you seen Stranger Things? You haven't seen Stranger Things. Okay, never mind. But the logo really looks like a Stranger Things, like that weird old school 80s graphics. Just look up Stranger Things logo.
Okay.
But it's basically...
Oh, yeah, it sure does.
But basically it's going to be a documentary that follows them. I believe it's out there already that you can just watch.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
So Here's the press release description of it. Basically, they are called Daigo, Tokido, Luffy, and Xiaohai, and they are among the best Street Fighter players in the world. Whether they live in Tokyo, Paris, or Guangzhou, these new kinds of sportsmen travel the world every weekend searching for tournaments and high financial rewards. Their daily life is ruled by sacrifices, intensive training, sleepless nights, and endless battles. Their status is fragile, and they are aware of it. During the 6 months between the Capcom Cup 2016 and Red Bull Kumite 2017, cards are reshuffled.
Whoa.
Dun dun dun! So it is should be available. You should be able to see this. Oh, it's premiered today on Red Bull TV at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So
It says July 27th.
Today is June, right?
Sure is.
Okay, so it's coming out in July, so it'll be in a month. So you guys definitely want to check that out. It hasn't happened yet. So there you go.
Cool.
Okay, but one game, one champion, an endless fight is their tagline. It's actually a film by Raphael Levy and Axel Cadillo. I'll never be able to pronounce French words for my whole
French,
entire
what a
life.
language.
Yeah, I know. It's not like I should care about speaking French.
No, it's not even the lingua franca anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't even the universal language before English.